Hello everyone. Today I wanted to do a video on duologies. Duologies are kind of short series of books, of two books that go together. And I really love duologies because they kind of expand, give you more story than just one book, and you get to know the characters more, and you just get to know just the story more if there's two books instead of just one. And aesthetically, I like that a lot of the duologies in books kind of have the same type of covers and that they go together. So I've read quite a bit of duologies, so I wanted to show you some of my favorites. So here it is. So the first duology book I want to talk about is the one that got me into duologies, and it is the Six of Crows duology. So there is Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom, and these are by Leah Bardugo. And the first one is about these six people who do a heist, and the second book is the consequences of the heist. These books were so good. They're told through the perspective of the six characters, and they're just really well written and kind of fun, and just you get to know the characters, and they're just really, really good. So this is probably one of my favorite duologies because of that, and just how well written it is, and the story. So there's the first one, and the covers are so cool, and sprayed edges. So there's that one. There is an author who likes writing duologies, and it is Renee Ahdieh, and she's written two duologies. So there is the Flame in the Mist duology and the Wrath in the Dawn duology. So the Flame in the Mist duology is kind of, from a stretch, a retelling of Mulan, the first one, and this girl kind of goes undercover to find out just what's been going on in her kingdom and fighting in armies. And then the second one is what happens after she's found out and what happens to her kingdom. This duology was good. The one thing with Renee Ahdieh's writing is it's very descriptive and very lyrical at points. So sometimes it's like, okay, let's get to the story. But it's still pretty good. So that's the first duology that she has. And then the second duology she has, The Wrath in the Dawn, which is kind of a retelling of 101 Nights from the Arabian Nights. So The Wrath in the Dawn is the first one. It's about a girl named Scheherazade, and she has to marry this king, and she views him as evil because he kills his wife after their wedding night. So she tells him stories so that he doesn't kill her. And then kind of what happened, the second book is what happens just with the people she knows and the kingdoms. So I just love these books. I love the covers, but I had to get them. So I think I like this duology better than her other one, just because the characters I kind of feel more related to, and just the story aspect was really cool. So there's another duology. Another duology that I really, really enjoyed, the ones I just told you were fantasy. This one is a sci-fi, kind of like a supernatural sci-fi type of one. And it is Split Second and Pivot Point by Casey West. Casey West is known for her kind of romantic books, kind of chick lit books, but she also, during the first part of her career, wrote these kind of supernatural books, and I was very pleasantly surprised of how I really enjoyed them. So the first one, I believe, is Pivot Point, and then the second one is Split Second. This is a story about a girl, and she has a superpower where she can see the future. So her parents are about to get a divorce, and she has to decide which parent will she live with. So will she live with her dad and her life will go in one direction, or does she live with her mom and her life will go in another direction? So her friend says, well, why don't you look into the future, maybe a few months, and see which one's the best. And so the first book is that, her looking into the future and trying to figure out which kind of road she should take is the best. And then the second book is kind of also has the perspective of her friend, but it's kind of the consequences of what she chose. So I really enjoy this duology. If you like kind of supernatural stuff, kind of romance, this is a very good one. So yeah. A couple other duologies that I've read and that I have enjoyed. The first one is Daughter of the Pirate King and Daughter of the Siren Queen, by Trisha Levenseller. This is a story about a girl. She's a pirate, and she kind of has to find this map to find treasure. But through it, she has to take over some other ships, find the map, outwit the other people who are trying to find the treasure. So it's kind of adventurous, seafaring. There's bits of romance, adventure. I really enjoyed reading these. So these two. And another one, so the next one is a retelling. And it is a retelling of Swan Lake. And this is Dark Breaks the Dawn and Bright Burns the Night by Sarah B. Larson. And I was surprised that I enjoyed these as much as I did. It's about a girl, and she has a curse on her that she's a swan, but there's these two kingdoms that are clashing and trying to take over each other. And so just kind of the political stuff of the two kingdoms and who's going to go ahead and all that. So if you like fantasy, if you like retellings, this is a good duology. There are a lot of other duologies that I've read. I've read one by the author of Pretty Little Liars. That was really good. About these girls. There's some murder, but they didn't do it, so they kind of had to figure out who did it. That was a good duology. So those were some of the duologies that I've enjoyed. There is one bonus duology that I haven't finished, but I know that I will enjoy, and that is the Warcross and Wildcard duology by Marie Lu. So Warcross, this is a story about a girl named Amika. She lives in a world where everyone is kind of in this video game, and there's like the Olympics of this video game, and she accidentally kind of blips herself into there, and everyone's like, ooh, she's a great hacker, so they kind of get her into the Olympics. And then she finds out stuff about like the video game and the people who made the company, and it's really, really good. And I haven't started this one, but I'm hopefully going to start this one soon. So yes, those are duologies. Let me know in the comments below which duologies you enjoy, because I'm always looking around for more duologies to read. So let me know which ones you've enjoyed. Yes, hope you like this little video. Like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks, bye.